it's Shannon, aka QB Crossing, and today we are going to be looking at some of the best Happy Home Paradise builds that I've seen so far. So there's going to be a ton of inspiration, all different types of themes, and so much good stuff to look at. So if you guys enjoy content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe. But I do want to mention I am on the DLC right now if you don't have it. So this is what it looks like. You can talk to any of these villagers and make them vacation homes. The possibilities are really endless with all of the new 2.0 items. So I really can't wait to show you guys how creators have been using them and all of the amazing builds that have already come out. Even though the update has only really been out for a few weeks, there's already tons of inspiring content out there that I want to share with you all. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so this is the first builds that I wanted to share with you guys. It is this gorgeous beach house, tons of blues and whites, and just the perfect layout here with this island completely surrounded by water. Feels so secluded and cute. All of the blues and whites being used here just feel really nautical, and it's just designed really perfectly. It's simple because it's a small space, but she's done so much with the custom codes and weeds and all of the trees on the beach as well. I love the customization that she used here for the boat, and then also that little fish on the cutting board looks really cute. You'll also notice that when you go in the camera mode on any of these, the RA code will be up on the top. So if at any point you see something you like that you want to visit, you can just grab it from there, and I'll have it in the description as well. But we're going to get on to the next build. This next build that we're at here is also by Allie, and it is this stunning fall farm using all of the new crops that we have. It has this really cabiny feel to it. I love all of the wheat field items being used back there with the tractor, that little farm sign, and all of the small sections that she has really separated out so nicely for the different types of crops like the potatoes and the sugar cane, and even all of this little detail over here, which I'm going to zoom into as well, is so nice and thoughtful. I just love the way that she curates items together. It's always so unique and inspiring to me. But the inside of this house is also super cool, so we're gonna head into there and look at this as well. Okay, so this is a one floor room, but the really cool thing about this is that Allie made this like loft bed at the top here using some of those dressers and then putting the cushions up on top there. So I'm gonna just see if we could zoom in a little bit, but I really like the way that she kept this as one room, but she really decorated the walls so well. She also used some simple panels to break up that space where the loft bed is, and this little centerpiece over here being the couch with all of those cute little new lamps that we have, as well as that cowhide rug, which is amazing. This room just looks so great, and it looks like such a cozy studio apartment that I personally would love to live in. And okay, look at this. So she's also made it so that this side of the wall here, she's using two of those pillars and then that mountain wallpaper so that it looks like a little view. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And look at all the kitchen detail as well, using some of this ranch furniture and a lot of these other new items. I mean, this is such a small space that she's working with here, and she decorated it so well. This next creator's builds that I want to look at are by Miss ACNH on Instagram, who is known for her interior builds. So of course, when Happy Home Paradise came out, she has really delivered with the most insanely beautiful interiors. I mean, look at this little cozy lodge for sure, but with the way that she broke up this space, I'm loving this idea back here for that little carved out area to sit over by this snowy window. I mean, this is the perfect use of that window, and I love the pillars and the counters. I love this little cozy area over here as well for sure to write, and all of the bookcase walls look great as well. It's really just so beautiful, and she has such a really insane talent for interiors. Okay, so we're at another one of Vanessa's builds, and this is actually her cafe on Happy Home Paradise. And you can tell because all these villagers are here working, which I think is just such a cool feature of Happy Home Paradise. And it looks so realistic. Look at the way that she broke up the space over here. So you have the counter where you order your food, those little menu signs at the top just are perfect. And then over on the sides, there's a little countertop space to sit, and it's like a bar style. But then there's also these smaller seating areas where you can sit on the couch, and it's really cool how she did the stools with the cushions on top of them. I just think that this one came together so perfectly and is one of my favorite cafe builds that I've seen. So I really wanted to add this one in, especially because it has the villagers working here as well. But let's get on to the next one. Okay, so since we've been getting so much inspiration on ways to break up space, look at this use of the wall partitions again. So she's made it so that it looks like this actually leads you right outdoors to a little like retreat area. She's using those pergolas as well as these little yoga mats on the floor, and that beach wallpaper. It looks so real. I just can't get over it. The drapes at the top there, everything is so good. It's just the perfect amount decorated as well, which I've noticed with a lot of these creators. Everything feels very realistic and filled in, but it's not overdone in any way. So I really love this. We're gonna check out the upstairs as well and see if there's anything up there. Okay, so this is the upstairs of the beach house, and this is so cool. It's a completely different vibe, has a very like plant filled, botanical, almost a foresty feel because of the way that wall looks over there. And I believe that she's using those glowing stickers to look like a window on top of that wallpaper, which is a super cool little hack or trick. And let's just zoom into some of these spaces because look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so inspired right now to create a little nook like this. I think I'm going to have to do that. And she's using the counter also, two steps of them, so a lower counter and a taller counter, which looks so realistic, like a little window seat. All of the details here, the clothes, all of the plants surrounding just have the perfect feel for this room, and I really kind of want to live here myself. Here we are at this roommate house. So I believe that Nan and Chevre are a couple, so they share this bed area over here, which is so cute. But I love how simple this is with just the partition in the middle and then breaking it out to have that like kitchen space and a dining table, which I'll zoom into a little bit over here so we could see some of these details. All of the gorgeous decorations on the wall as well feel so lived in, and I love when something feels super real and like a place that I've been before. When you can make a space feel lived in with all of these little natural touches, just really makes a space come together. Also, look at this like vintage grandmacore vibe that we're getting over on this side. Everything is just coming together so perfectly here, and I love the little baby carriage. I hope that they have a baby. That's so cute. I really adore this build. This next build here is also by Elm, and I absolutely love this stable vibe that we have and a lot of these new items that work really well with either like a Wild West theme or a stable, more of that like rustic barn type of feel. So I mean, even look at the outfit that she's wearing, so cute. All of this like wheat over here customized as well, and this storefront item, I mean, let's zoom into this because it's so perfect. I'll get out of the way. Everything is so cute here, so I had to share this exterior as well. So looking at a slightly different theme here, also by Elm, I had to share this build because I thought that this was just so insanely stunning and creative, using the fall time of year, and it's just totally this like desert vibe, and it just feels so real with this little parking lot area that we have over here with the car and the tire tracks and all of these simple panel and stall designs that she's using as well. Or actually, she's using the storefront item but customized, so even better than the stall. But look at how realistic this looks. It feels like a little gas station actually, which is so smart to create for this type of vibe. All of the cacti around are just giving me life because it's everything we've ever wanted from Animal Crossing, but it's finally here in the game. We have a boat over there as well. It just feels so cool. It actually just seems like this could be a photograph or even a really beautiful painting, which I love when areas on Animal Crossing remind me of actual artwork, which this is definitely doing for me. So I wanted to share one more of Vanessa's builds, and this one really stuck out to me because this loft is so perfect. I really love the way that she's using the walls and the pillars and that little countertop to make this really cute studio loft space, and all of the items and color coordination here looks so good. We have Bertha really just, enjoying her life over here. I mean, who wouldn't in this house? I actually think that this is real apartment goals for me, but all of the little details like that paper bag customized, or all of the little cushions on those shelves back there, the little bag on that side table. There's just so many little details that you'll find when you're looking at Vanessa's interiors, as well as the little door panel code back there. It looks like a little glass panel door. And I don't know, I just absolutely love this one. I can really gush about this space for a while, but instead of listening to me do that, let's get on to the last builds that I want to share today. Okay, so last but not least, we are checking out Isle of August, or Bianca's beautiful build here, which is a outdoor cafe market, which I think is so cool to use the interiors and actually create something that feels like an outdoor space with these new items like the castle walls and the bistro tables, as well as this flooring that she's using and the hedges, the Vespas. It really feels so realistic, and it feels like a little street in Italy or something very European, which I really love this aesthetic. She just always knocks it out of the park with her designs and all of the custom codes that she's using. That little coffee and cake sign, it was really so special and cute. But I thought this was a perfect one to end the video on. Show us a little something different and the possibilities of what you can do in Happy Home Paradise. So here we are, all back, and I hope that you guys all enjoy this video, got some inspiration. I know that I got a ton of inspiration here, and I can't wait to start building some more. So until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.